general trend that simulators is on right now, and why that trend is destroying Roblox.
Why would you want to spend all day playing a game, but at the end of the day, you're not getting nothing out of it? Like, you could be doing better things like making YouTube videos like I am. Yeah, do something better with your life than just sitting there playing simulators. Like,
this is exactly the kind of games that I hate the most, is simulators on Roblox.
Okay, so these games, in my opinion, are ruining Roblox. Now, what am I talking about? You guys are probably, you probably already figured it out. I'm talking about simulators.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past few years, most of you have heard about Roblox simulators and how extremely popular they've become. And you've also probably seen that they're generally frowned upon on Roblox at the same time, with people questioning how they're even liked in the first place. Well, in today's video, I'll be attempting to answer this question, but before we begin, please don't attack anyone who makes simulators. Anyways, before we answer the main question, we first gotta answer a small question that I haven't seen people asking, but it's equally as important. And the question is, are these games actually simulators? Well, to answer that question, we simply got to define what a simulator is. On the Wikipedia for a simulation video game, it says, a simulation video game describes a diverse supercategory of video games, generally designed to closely simulate real-world activities. By that description, you can make the argument that some of the Roblox simulators don't actually simulate real-world activities, but others may say, well, some games aren't based off of real-world activities like Zombie Simulator and Mega Noob Simulator. Also, games like Totally Accurate Battle Simulator exist, which don't show real depictions of battles. By the way, no hate on tabs, it's just an example. So, if they aren't simulators, what are they? Well, in my opinion, I believe they fit right into the definition of incremental games. On the Wikipedia for incremental games, it states, incremental games, also known as clicker games, clicking games, or tap games, are video games whose gameplay consists of the player performing a simple action such as clicking on the screen repeatedly. These games are generally called idle games, but to actually be one, the clicking has to become unnecessary at some point as the game plays itself, including in the player's absence. Anyways, now that we've answered that Roblox simulators are actually incremental / idle games, we can finally answer the main question: what makes Roblox simulators so popular? And to answer why Roblox simulators are so popular, we gotta answer why idle games are so popular. For this, we'll have to look into the Skinner box experiment by F.B. Skinner. This experiment had a rat placed in a box with a lever and a food dispenser. Whenever the rat pressed the lever, it would be rewarded with some food. The rat quickly learned that performing the repetitive and unstimulating action of pressing the lever, it'd be rewarded. Although we aren't being treated with snacks for playing simulators, humans love big numbers, and players nevertheless feel a rush of dopamine as if they accomplished something tangible and real. Another reason they're successful is that the genre allows for a wide variety of game mechanics and themes, for example, fantasy, sci-fi, and more. This brings sufficient perceived depth to avoid boring players. Finally, for the developer, it's not too difficult to make the game mechanics needed for the simulator. Although, unlike other idle games on other platforms, the games on Roblox have maps, pets, and other things. Anyways, on to the conclusion. So, in the end, Roblox simulators are popular because they give a sense of accomplishment as a number gets bigger. They're extremely easy to learn, so that leads to new players. And for developers, they're also easy to create and can allow for many themes. But what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below. Anyways, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you like my content, comment any aviation or Roblox topics, follow me on Twitter, and join the Discord server to find sneak peeks. And I will see you next time. Good night.